welcome back to the channel. Yesterday I listened for the first time the NEMOPHILA's Dimension, something like that. It's hard for me to pronounce that word for some reason. It's not a hard word, but it's morning and my brain function is close to zero. And but today I'm going to check out yet another. This one is a little easier for me to pronounce. It's Fighter. Never heard the song, but what makes it special, this is not like a music video or something like that. It is actually live rehearsal, if I understand correctly. And yeah, let's go straight to it. What it's all about. It's nice to first I saw the music video and now a glimpse of a live act and in the rehearsal room as well. So it's always interesting to see bands like this. Let's go. I really like that upbeat kind of thing in the verse, and that kind of thing always it's like fun, makes your head go on the beat, and yeah, it's nice to see overall bands doing these kinds of things in a rehearsal room. Like the Warning example, they have their own workspace, you could call it. It's somehow there's no acting involved, while playing, and the bands when they're on the stage, they usually have some kind of act involved. Not necessarily in the early stage of the tour, but it becomes that after months of touring, and yeah, it becomes like a show or an act. And here, watching girls, it seems of course they're having fun with music, which is always important. And yeah, in the practice room, it's more like a relaxed kind of a thing, and that's always fun to see. 信じてる強さより優しさもやる気挑め明日のグローブ流した涙さえいつか逃がさないと知るだろうさあ世界へ平所へつまずいた数だけ I will be certain now 照らせその愛で惑う人の I'm just trying to like figure out what are these like amplifiers like our Marshall. It seems like in this one, but what is that like a preamp on the top of the Marshall? I can't figure it out, but it seems interesting because I used to play with. I had a Behringer preamp, very low quality one as well, and I used Mesa Boogie amplifiers. But that whole setup seems, and it's with the another guitar player as well. Has something similar. But if you know, let me know. If you know, please let me know. There was really like a great reverb in that guitar solo. That makes me even more interested about what are those preamps. That seems also to be like a Marshall amplifier, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and what that preamp? What is that? I haven't seen one like just like that. And yeah, it is fun. Like it's not like exact. There are obviously few mistakes in the playing here and there, which is awesome that they like left them in this video. I often see like bands making these live rehearsal or studio lives or whatever, but it's so obvious that it is not live. Like you can hear singers like they say that it's live, and the singer has like 10 different voices in his singing, like but they are so like tiny. If you ever have worked in a studio, you know what I'm talking about. Like there is so many. Like usually when you're listening to record and you hear like one singer or one singing voice, that is actually not just one. It is actually several put together, and that's how you make that like sound you hear on the records. And some cases I've heard even my friends like say they have been listening to some record and then they go to see the band live and say that the band sucks when they play live. They're so used to like listening to the album versions of the song, and they don't like realize that in the album version it's always like perfect. It can't be like that live either, and it shouldn't be like that. That's why you go to watch them live. There's no point. Why I don't like never understood the concept like of backing tracks. Well, it fits like a certain kind of a music, but using like backing tracks and clicks and it's so clean the sound, and there's no like certain kind of the punk danger. It misses, and lack of that makes it like a. It's same. I could just stay home and listen the album at home, and why go see a band live and hear they're playing almost like a playback of the album and just jumping around? That I've never got really into that kind of a thing, and the clicks, what I mean, like the tempo changes. It needs to be like that live. It needs mistakes, and it needs to be like real, and I like that they left those like. I think it might be even intentional, like that, to show people that we're doing this live. I'm not sure, but it might be like that. But playing live, hey, that's a great thing. I have no idea what they're saying, but
ね、もうぜひとも一刻も早く皆さんに聴いていただけたらなと思います。はい、Hi everyone.
oh, that was a new song that I listened to yesterday.
Single called Dissension on 28th of February. There you guys can get from our NEMOPHILA online shop.
No wonder the sounds were so like
我々のサードオンラインショー、ぎゅっと盛りだくさん
modern and
ライブをさせていただきます。はい。ぜひね、そちらもまた、YouTube と在庫とございまして、在庫でチケット買っていただくとなんと超特別映像もね見れちゃうので、そちらもチェックしていただきたいと思います。
So we'll have our third online show on the 28th February. It's the same day, so please check out from our 概要欄っていうことなんて言うんだろう。so check out the details from somewhere in our page or something.
先行配信聞いて、いただけていたら、ライブで一緒に盛り上がれると思うので、ぜひ皆さんたくさん聞いてライブ楽しみにしててください。
ネモフィラでした。
hey, that was fun, and the whole group seems to be like a fun group. I like seeing like yesterday I did the first reaction to that song, the new single. And I already said there that no wonder the sounds were that good on that, and but it's music videos are often so like serious, and that don't tell you the whole truth. Like this clip or video rehearsal thing showed me more about the band that I could ever like. See from like doing only like music video reactions, and I like this kind of a thing. It makes you feel like you're closer to the band in a certain kind of way, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that also great song, great playing. I talk about it the song already a lot. and they are also doing these live gigs online. Like I often talk about that on the channel, and the bands doing that. I raise my invisible hat to them, because I think that is just cool. Like, and it is like a modern way of doing this for bands. There are also in Finland few bands like getting into that kind of a thing, but I think like people in Finland aren't like there yet. They're not used to that kind of a thing, I think, because what I've seen, like popular bands doing it, and there isn't so much audience watching it, I think, compared to like bands in the world are of course way ahead of us, and I think that is the future, and the whole COVID situation has like shown it, and I think it is just like a genius way to do it. It's so easy to make it like work, and you can reach so much larger audience with that. You don't have to travel. All the traveling is like a inconvenience, and it's also good for the global warming thing. If you think about it, it less reduces the travel and what comes from traveling, all the planes and all the things, people moving around. I think this is a good thing, and I'm interested to watch the shows like here from the comfort of my own house. And yeah, it's a good thing that the girls are doing it, and like many other, I have to mention the Warning, if you haven't heard it, from the Mexico, one of my favorite bands at the moment, and they're doing it also really nice, and young girls doing like this, being doing something that like the old rock and roll bands has well, they have a lot to learn from the younger generation, so to say, and I think that is awesome. And in general, older people, and we should listen to. I'm 38, but I feel in the world of technology I am old, and we should be listening to the younger generation for how to do things, and not just trying to like stay in the like we did years before, and doing still, because young generation is the future after all. But hey, this was awesome, learned a lot, and yeah, hope you enjoyed my reaction and review, and all the gibberish I keep saying and talking. I'm talking too much and I start to mumble a bit. But anyways, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.